Good morning, dear students. Last class we have seen losses in a transformer. So today we shall continue with the efficiency of a transformer. Efficiency of a transformer can be defined as output power divided by input power. Also, it can be a ratio of output to input. Transformers are most highly efficient electrical devices. Full load efficiency lies between 95% to 98.5%. A better method to find efficiency of a transformer is using the formula efficiency equal to input minus losses divided by input. That is, output is expressed as input minus losses. Similarly, input can be expressed as output plus losses. So we can write efficiency as the ratio of output to output plus losses. As the core loss depends on voltage and copper loss depends on current, the transformer power rating will be in volt ampere. The output and input are measured in volt amperes. The losses are measured in watts. Full load output of a transformer can be expressed as V2 I2 cos phi 2. That is, output is at the secondary side. That is why we have taken secondary voltage, secondary current and secondary power factor. Again, core loss, let us take it as Wi watts. Wi means iron loss. Core loss is also called as iron loss. And then full load copper loss is expressed as WCU watts. Therefore, full load efficiency can be written as, so how the efficiency is defined? Output divided by output plus losses. So output is written as V2 I2 cos phi 2. Again output plus losses. So output is again V2 I2 cos phi 2 plus Wi plus WCU. Therefore, full load efficiency can also be expressed as kVA into cos phi 2 divided by kVA into cos phi 2 plus iron loss plus copper loss. Because VI means it is VA. Okay. Normally the transformer is rated as kVA. That is why I have written kVA into cos phi 2. So instead of V2 I2, I have written it as kVA. At any load other than full load, output of the transformer will vary. And also the copper losses will vary. Iron losses will remain constant at any other load. So for a fraction of load X, output can be expressed as X V2 I2 cos phi 2. That is, we need to multiply the output with X. And core losses or iron losses remains constant Wi itself. Then again copper losses should be multiplied by X square. That is the fraction square. Hence, efficiency at any load X can be written as X V2 I2 cos phi 2 divided by X V2 I2 cos phi 2 plus iron loss plus X square times copper loss. Therefore, efficiency at any load X can also be expressed as X into kVA cos phi 2, again X into kVA cos phi 2 plus iron loss plus X square times copper loss. So if there is no load or if there is no fraction of load, that is X equal to 0, it is considered as no load condition. If there is full load, then X value becomes 1. So let us now derive an expression for an efficiency or the condition for maximum efficiency. So we know that efficiency is expressed as 1 minus losses by input. So losses is nothing but again copper loss and iron loss. So copper loss is I1 square R1. We know that I square R losses is nothing but copper loss. So since here we have referred all the parameters towards primary, that is why I have taken I1 square R1. So input will be again V1 I1 cos phi 1 because towards primary. So which can also be written as 1 minus Now I1 square R1 divided by V1 I1 cos phi 1. So 1 I1 gets cancelled over here. So we get I1 R1 divided by V1 cos phi 1 minus iron loss divided by V1 I1 cos phi 1. Now differentiating the above expression with respect to I1, we get the differential of 1 is 0. Again, R1 divided by V1 cos phi 1 is constant. So differentiating with respect to I1, we get 1. So we get only the constant term over here. And then differentiating 1 divided by I1, we get minus 1 by I1 square. So which is nothing but plus the value, that is Wi divided by V1 I1 square cos phi 1. Now for the efficiency to be maximum, this differential should be equated to 0. Hence, when we equate this expression to 0 and further simplify, we get I1 square R1 equal to Wi. Means I1 square R1 is nothing but iron loss. Sorry, copper loss. So copper loss equal to iron loss. Hence, the condition for maximum efficiency is copper loss should be equal to iron loss. So at this maximum efficiency, what is the load? So load at maximum efficiency is nothing but kVA into square root of iron loss divided by copper loss. So let us move on to voltage regulation of a transformer. An electrical power transformer is open circuited, means load is not connected with the secondary terminals. In this situation, the secondary terminal voltage of the transformer will be its secondary induced EMF itself. Whenever full load is connected to the secondary terminals of the transformer, rated current I2 flows through the secondary circuit and the voltage is dropped. The primary winding will also draw equivalent full load current from source. The voltage drop in the secondary is I2 into Z2, where Z2 is the secondary impedance of the transformer. At this loading condition, the voltage between the secondary terminals is V2 across the load terminals, which will be less than the no load secondary voltage E2. And this is because I2 into Z2 is a voltage drop in the transformer. Hence, the voltage regulation is the percentage of voltage difference between the no load and the full load voltages of the transformer with respect to its full load voltage. That is ratio of difference in the no load voltage to full load voltage divided by full load voltage. So in terms of percentage, we need to multiply by 100. So this is the voltage regulation of a transformer. So this completes the theoretical part of the transformer. So in the next class, we shall continue with the numericals. Thank you.